Should I do cardio first or weights? The most important question to ask yourself is, what is my end goal? Because if it's strength over 50, fat loss over 50, or overall health, the formula shifts to the way that you work out. And that could shift whether you're doing cardio first, weights first, or whether it really doesn't matter. I'm Alicia Jones from Alicia Jones Healthy Living, and since 2006, I've helped transform the health and lives of women over 50 through fitness and weight loss strategies. And today we're talking about when to do cardio first, when to do weights first, and when it really doesn't matter. First, let's make this super easy. If your goal is strength over 50, or if your goal is fat loss over 50, you have something in common. You need to enhance lean muscle mass as much as possible. The lean muscle, of course, when it contracts, it creates power and strength. It is what is in charge of lifting up the grandchildren with ease, opening up the pickle jar without asking for help, and lifting up a heavy box because, well, you have to. Lean mass is what is in charge of power and strength. And so you want to make sure that you're hitting that first. When it comes to fat loss, you need to enhance lean muscle, and no, you won't bulk up, because lean muscle is what is in charge of boosting your metabolic rate. In other words, you burn more fat. In fact, you burn more fat even at rest with more lean muscle. That means activities like sitting and reading a book, or sitting around a family dinner and enjoying the moment, you're still burning fat when you enhance lean muscle. Because both of these goals are very much aligned with enhancing lean muscle, it means that you want to start with weight training. Then you're going to do your cardio. The reason being that you want to have the most energy to put the most oomph into your weight training workout so you can enhance lean muscle. If you were to do your weight training after you did your cardio, you wouldn't have quite as much energy. It would be harder to do the same amount and you'd fatigue quicker, which means you're not enhancing lean mass to the same potential. Here's where things get a little bit tricky and different for strength training versus weight loss. For strength training, you don't necessarily need to do cardio. You want to enhance lean muscle to the fullest potential, yes, but you don't necessarily need to do cardio in order to achieve strength. In other words, if the end goal is strength alone, then why not just stop at a really good quality strength training workout? Want to do cardio? I suggest you keep your strength workouts and your weight training workouts completely separate. That means you have to wait at least 4 hours after your strength training in order to do your cardio. You also might want to do it on opposite days. For fat loss, cardio does matter. Yes, you have to do cardio, but the type of cardio you do also matters. Because if you're doing a weight training and then cardio workout, and your weight training workout is 30 to 40 minutes and your cardio workout is another 30 to 40 minutes, then you start to enhance cortisol for a long time, which actually means you're breaking down the lean muscle that you have worked so hard to get. When coupling your weight training and cardio together and the overall goal is fat loss, you don't want to do long bouts of cardio. Instead, to maximize your results, do high intensity interval training. High intensity interval training are short bouts of all out intensity followed by short bouts of rest. This does not need to be high impact and intense, especially if you're just starting out. You can power walk, you can go up a hill, you can use one of the treadmills, ellipticals, or even recumbent bikes at a gym, no problem. You just want to make sure that the end result is getting your heart rate into a high intensity heart rate zone, and that zone is 85% of your total or more. If you want to know how to get into that zone, I'll give you a video at the end of this to show you how to make sure you're in your heart rate zone. So let's recap. For strength, you're going to do your weights first, and then you are either not going to do cardio or you're going to choose to do cardio on an opposite day or 4 hours later. For weight loss or fat loss, you're also going to do your weights first, but you're going to shorten the time that you do cardio to small bouts of high intensity interval training. For weight loss or fat loss, you can do your high intensity interval training as a part of your workout or on separate days, whatever feels more comfortable for you. So what about overall activity? You want to be healthy, you want to be strong. If you lost weight, great, but if you didn't, great too. You don't really care. Well, then guess what? You are so lucky, because it really isn't going to matter what you do. For overall health, you just want to be healthy, right? So whatever is going to get you through the workout, that is what you do first. So if you love cardio and you don't love weights, I suggest you do the weight training first, get it out of the way, and end with what you love. If you love weight training and you hate cardio, well then why not get the cardio out of the way? It can also act as a great warm-up, and then do your weights next. Whatever gets you through. Okay, so I promised that I would share with you exactly how to know whether or not you're in your heart rate zone. You can take a look at this video over here. And if you like these strategies and you want more, don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get tips, tricks, and workouts that help you reach your strongest, fittest, fat loss self over 50.